They say success is 90% mindset and only 10% strategy, but why do some people soar while others collapse under pressure, even when they have the same tools? The answer lies deep in the psychology of success and failure, an invisible war going on inside your mind every single day. It begins with belief. Most people don't fail because they lack skills. They fail because they don't believe they can succeed. Doubt infects every decision, while belief empowers even the smallest steps. Think of someone wildly successful. Chances are they weren't the smartest or the most talented, but they believed in their ability to grow, adapt, and win. That belief, it reshaped their identity and their destiny. Meanwhile, many stay stuck in a fixed mindset. They believe their talents are set in stone, so when they fail, they feel broken. They avoid challenges. They fear looking stupid, and slowly, they stop trying altogether. But winners think differently. They see failure as data, feedback, a map pointing to growth. This mindset doesn't just build success, it builds unstoppable resilience. Here's a psychological truth. How you explain failure determines your future. People who see setbacks as temporary, external, and solvable bounce back. Those who see them as personal, permanent flaws spiral downward. Success isn't born from ease. It's forged in adversity. The people who succeed aren't fearless. They simply act despite their fear. Courage, after all, is action in the presence of fear, not the absence of it. Then there's self-talk. Our words to ourselves matter. Studies show that people who talk to themselves in the third person during stress perform better under pressure. Saying, "You've got this," works better than "I've got this." Why? It distances you from panic and activates rational thinking. Then there's the power of visualization. Olympic athletes do this. Entrepreneurs do this. They see the win before it happens. When your brain experiences success in your imagination, it begins aligning with that reality. But there's another layer: your environment. Psychologists call it situational design. If you're constantly surrounded by people who doubt themselves, guess what? You start doubting yourself. Success often requires changing your surroundings before you change your habits. And then there's identity. One of the biggest shifts you can make is asking yourself, what would a successful person do? Not occasionally, daily, because your actions follow your identity. Change how you see yourself, and your behavior follows. Most people never analyze their failures. They repeat the same cycle, hoping for different results. But winners study the losses. They decode them. They turn them into tools. Imagine your mind is a garden. If you don't tend it, weeds will grow. Failure is inevitable. Success is a series of choices, one after another. What separates winners from everyone else is their daily choices. They choose belief over doubt, action over fear, and growth over comfort. But here's the paradox. None of this matters if your goals are too small. You can be the best in the world at something average. It's easy to be great at something no one cares about. You can master the psychology of success and still end up with nothing to show for it. Here lies what no one tells you. It is not your goals that shape your life. It is your standards. Average goals with elite standards still lead to greatness. But elite goals with weak standards, that's a fast road to burnout and quitting. Ask yourself, what would an elite performer do? Maybe it's waking up earlier, learning more, or taking better care of yourself. Elite people don't wait for inspiration. They use discipline. It's not about motivation. It's about consistency. Winners know that true success is rare, but they refuse to settle for anything less than it. How do they know when they're close? Because they feel the resistance. They feel the weight of the challenge. It's a tightrope walk between confidence and arrogance. And the greatest battles are fought within. In psychology, there's a principle called locus of control. It's how much you believe you control your life. People with an internal locus of control succeed more. Why? Because they act like the driver, not the passenger. What's tragic is most people are never taught any of this. They're taught to follow the system, not master their psychology. But once you take control of your internal world, everything else changes. So, if you've been stuck, failing, or playing small, here's your wake-up call. Your past doesn't decide your success. Your mind does. Want to be unstoppable? Master your thoughts. Reframe failure. Upgrade your identity. And surround yourself with people who remind you of your potential, not your limits. Because at the end of the day, success isn't a secret. It's a decision, one you make every single day. If you found value in this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content that transforms your mind and fuels your goals. Someone out there needs this today. Be the reason they grow.